10 places that have baffled scientists and explorers for generations. Number 10. Our first destination is the infamous Bermuda Triangle. For over a century, countless ships and aircraft have sailed into these waters, only to vanish without a distress call, without a trace. Experienced pilots report bizarre instrument malfunctions just moments before their communications are severed forever. Rescuers find no wreckage, no oil slicks, no clues to their fate. Will we ever uncover the truth behind these vanishings? Number 9. We travel to northern Minnesota, where the Brule River presents a geological anomaly. At Devil's Kettle, the river splits. One stream continues normally, but the other pours into a deep hole and simply disappears. Researchers have tried everything: dyes, ping pong balls, even GPS trackers, hoping to see them emerge downstream. But nothing has ever been recovered. It's as if this chasm leads to another dimension. Where does the water really go? Number 8. In New York's Chestnut Ridge Park, behind a delicate curtain of falling water, burns a small, flickering flame. This is the Eternal Flame Falls, a natural paradox. The flame is fed by natural gas from shale rock beneath, but the geology here shouldn't support such a persistent flame. Standard geological models suggest it simply shouldn't exist, and yet it does. What keeps this eternal flame burning? Number 7. In Mexico's Mapimi Desert lies the Zona del Silencio, the Zone of Silence. Here, modern technology inexplicably fails. Radio signals fade to static, compasses spin erratically. It's as if you've entered a natural dead zone for electromagnetic waves. The region sees unusual meteorite activity, leading some to speculate about buried magnetic minerals. What causes these bizarre signal blackouts? Number 6. In 1930, fur trapper Joe LaBelle arrived at a thriving Inuit village by Lake Anjikuni. But he found it utterly deserted. Tents were intact, fires recently extinguished, food still hanging over cold fire pits. Rifles were left behind, something no Inuit would ever abandon. There were no signs of struggle, no tracks leading away. Even the village's sled dogs were found starved to death, tied to their posts. How could an entire community disappear without a trace? Number 5. In Italy's Piedmont Hills stands the Albero di Casorzo, the double tree. A healthy, flourishing cherry tree grows directly out of the hollow trunk of a much larger mulberry tree. The cherry has somehow pushed its roots down through the mulberry's hollow trunk into the soil below. It's a 1 in a million occurrence, a symbiotic spectacle that botanists find extraordinary. How did this botanical oddity come to be? Number 4. Near Grafino, Poland, lies the Krzywy Las, the crooked forest. 400 trees bend sharply northward at 90 degrees before curving back up to grow straight. Planted around 1930 when the area was part of Germany, the reason for their curvature is a complete mystery. Theories range from gravitational anomalies to farmers deliberately shaping them for curved wood, interrupted by World War II. What twisted these trees into such strange shapes? Number 3. In 1971, Soviet geologists drilling for oil in Turkmenistan's desert punched into a gas-filled cavern. The ground collapsed, creating a massive crater and releasing poisonous methane. To prevent the gas from spreading, they set it on fire. That was over 50 years ago. Today, the door to hell is still burning, a fiery pit visible for miles. The intense heat creates a constant roar, consuming an immense reservoir of fuel day and night. How much longer will this inferno rage? Number 2. In Death Valley's racetrack Playa, large rocks weighing hundreds of kilograms appear to move on their own. They leave distinct trails stretching for hundreds of meters, evidence of impossible journeys. Scientists now believe it requires a rare combination. The Playa floods, ice forms overnight, then melts and breaks into panels. Gentle winds push these ice sheets, which slowly shove the rocks across the slippery surface. What mysterious force pushes these stones across the desert? Number 1. From Antarctica's Taylor Glacier flows a startling phenomenon: blood falls. A plume of crimson water pours from pristine ice, staining the glacier and lake below. The waterfall flows from a subglacial lake trapped beneath ice for nearly 2 million years. This iron-rich, salty water doesn't freeze. When it contacts oxygen for the first time, it rusts instantly, creating the deep red color. What is the true source of this crimson water? We have journeyed across the globe, from fiery craters to frozen wastes, standing at the precipice of the unknown. Each place serves as a powerful reminder that our planet is filled with wonders beyond our understanding. Invitations to question, imagine, and explore. What are your thoughts on these mysteries? Do you have theories about the Zone of Silence or the fate of the Anjikuni villagers? Share them in the comments below. The Earth holds countless other secrets, from sunken cities to cryptic ruins. We'll be venturing into more of them in future episodes. If you're captivated by the mysteries of our world, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next adventure. Until then, keep looking, keep wondering, and never lose your sense of awe. The greatest mysteries are still waiting to be discovered.